one of the biggest pitfalls of CVE and dealing with former extremists is the actual resources that's given to them is not sufficient. It needs to be something that's followed through on. It's not something that you say, okay, I got you out. I'm going to put a notch on my belt and put your name on a wall and now you're out. It doesn't happen like that. I don't know if I would call it a relapse like in the recovery world, but it is, those are some of the resources that are needed, whether it's family therapy, whether it's family therapy, whether it's drug and alcohol counseling or mental health services of some sort, or employment, help with employment. There needs to be a tighter network of resources. And at the inception of the whole CVE thing, when it first started back, I call it 2011 when we had the Summit Against Violent Extremism, that was one of the main goals, was to have this network of resources in people's areas. But one of the biggest problems is, of course, financial resources is something that's an issue. And I'm sure running your own nonprofit organization, it's tough. This is not Europe where you get the same sort of fundings. You don't get that sort of funding here that you do in Europe. It's the grants. Everybody's in competition over the grant money, and we should not be in competition. All these different nonprofit organizations dedicated to disengagement and dealing with former violent extremists, we need to be working together, not against one another. I would rather have one large organization than 5 smaller organizations.
You've got to work together. Saving lives should not be a competition.
Exactly.
It should not be an industry either.